Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. This will be a reading for the week of the 28th of November. Please do bear in mind that these are general readings, so it may not resonate for everybody. Do take what does and leave what doesn't. So for this week, I'll be divining through sand. Sand is a great, powerful tool to use for divination. It's been around for hundreds of years and it's a form of geomancy, so I hope you enjoy that. And also I have the Golden Art Nouveau tarot deck here that I'll be pulling out from towards the end. All right, Pisces, let's begin. Pisces. Pisces, okay. There is you've been thinking about expanding your knowledge in something, researching further education. There's something there. You're wanting to learn something new. You've been thinking about, you've been feeling, you're like, oh, you know, this could be really good for me. And it's not necessarily, it could be to advance your work, your career. And in many ways, actually, it is. And then for you personally also, it's allowing you to really grow in other ways. You know, that you always knew that you could grow, you know. There's been perhaps a lot of energy around you that wasn't moving in the way or the direction that you've been hoping to see, or you know, you kind of got used to it. So it's like, okay, there's a certain pattern that's been repeated over and over again. But deep down, it's like, you know, that you wish for some kind of change. And I do see that there's change coming in the form of expanding your knowledge in a particular subject and something that is going to be worthwhile, you know, really good for who you are. I do see there's been lots of soul searching here, Pisces, and there's something here that you have been looking or remembering past memories of perhaps childhood. And there's something I see here that's quite emotional and you miss very, very much. It could be a childhood friend, so, you know, something that's very personal to you. And it's like, perhaps in many ways you've been told, oh, you know, just don't look back, don't think about it, just keep going, it's done, it's finished. But there's something pulling you back. You're remembering, you're reminiscing. There's a big nostalgic feeling here. Wishing that you could have done something else or something different. In that respect, you've done everything that's right. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and we have the responsibility for finding that out for ourselves. No matter how bad the situation was or how difficult or whatnot, even if a situation was too easy, it's like, okay, there's something to take from that. And there is, I see stability, Pisces, you know, that's coming through as well. Don't be too hard on yourself. I think that's what's coming through. It's like, don't be too hard on yourself. If you, you know, the should've, would've, could've kind of thing. In that respect, you know, you're learning something new about yourself here. You're learning something about the pattern of your life so far. From something that was from your childhood. So I know it could be very specific, but that is what's coming through here. I'm getting grapes. It's a very specific message, but I am getting grapes. Maybe you're eating them right now. You're thinking about grapes, wanting them. There's something there to do with grapes. It's for you. Abundance. That's also a sign for beautiful abundance. Things growing. Things like, finding peace. An abundance of peace that's coming through. And you're also rediscovering things that you really used to enjoy. You're going to enjoy it even more now. I see some of you going into different, like starting up classes and all of that. And it just, it just brings you to this whole other level for yourself where you're like, yes, I can do this for the rest of my life. I'll be happy, I'm getting another specific message, Pisces, calligraphy. Please let me know what that what that pertains to. Calligraphy. Maybe you're learning how to do calligraphy. Maybe that's a class that you're getting into. There's something here that is quite specific and unique to you. And I see like boss energy, like you've got it. You are a boss. Honestly, it's what is actually coming through. You're on top of it. You've got it going on. Even if you don't, even say it out loud or boast or anything, but that's how people are seeing you because you have that charisma. You have that charisma. And the ball is in your court also, by the way, Pisces. The decisions needing to be made. If it's about someone else, the ball is in your court. It's right there. You're very, and that's where you want it to be. And you're taking your time also. You're not making, I see that you're not rushing this decision. If it's to do with a relationship with someone else, you're not rushing the decision. You're taking your sweet time, actually. It's because you're just like wanting to pay attention to other parts of your life. And good for you. All right. Oh, I have the Four of Cups. Scorpio also had the Four of Cups right there, same position. Okay, the Emperor. Two cards came out at the same time. Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Yes. There is, Pisces, you're coming through what I'm feeling here from the Four of Cups is perhaps in the recent past or at some point you felt a certain void, a lack of something, but really there was a lot of full cups around you. There was a lot to be fulfilled, but it is just you felt a little bit deflated. But that changes very, very quickly here with the Emperor. And I feel like the Emperor, I'm getting, maybe there's somebody older and harsh around. Their words seem harsh, but they mean the best for you. They have the best intentions, but it's like tough love. That's what's coming through, tough love. And sometimes it's needed. But there is a breakthrough coming through also with the Ace of Wands here, a massive breakthrough. And now you kind of like, you see now we start here with the Four of Cups, you're down, and then somebody gives you some kind of reality check here with the Emperor, that boss energy. You also then become the boss energy. And like, I'm getting like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So it could be a father figure, it could be, somebody that is like a parental figure. And you actually become that in a good way, not like, oh, I don't want to ever become like my mother kind of thing. No, it's something good. It's the good characteristics. But look what happens. You get the Ace of Wands. You get like this new start now, it's, you're putting you're turning the key, and now there is this constant flow of work. Things are becoming more stable with your finances as well. We have, the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. That I was talking about the stuck energy around or whatever that you It's like about to step your foot in front of you, but you're not sure whether you should or you shouldn't. It's like your foot goes in front, then it goes back, then it's like, that's the kind of thing that I was getting here with the Sand and the Eight of Swords. But you're freeing yourself from that. You're freeing yourself from the kind of indecisions, things that there's clarity coming through. You're taking that blindfold off, and your hands are never tied that tightly. You're removing yourself from that, going with this nice free flow here, wanting this to be continuous, expanding your knowledge also, and really enjoying it and feeling good about it, not feeling any kind of guilt. I don't know why that's coming through. Don't feel guilty. If you need to, it's something that will benefit you. If it's taken up time or whatnot, I see here that you definitely have a good handle of things. And we have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, and you are moving on. And again, the childhood thing is they're moving on to calmer waters, yes. And there's also a child there in the boat. And I feel like you're taking away the best things from your past, bringing it forward into a much better light, healed, progressing a lot as well. And you see how far you've come. You definitely see how far you've come. And you've done really, really well, Pisces, believe it. I see here that there's a lot more enjoyment, Oh, and we have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. And we're heading towards, there's a beautiful alignment I get here. We're having something where there is a unity between you and another, or you and this place that you find yourself in life, with your work. Now things are starting to make sense. Now you're meeting your match energetically or physically. You're meeting your match. Things are falling into place. There's beautiful unity here. It's something very, very special. Something very unique to you. I do get that. I love this. Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I really hope you found something in here that was very helpful for you. And thank you all so much for your support. I love you all. Until next time.